I know you said one, but I have two. I can't. So I have to say The Wiz with Diana Ross, Michael Jackson. In college, when I would be stressed out, I had that one movie on DVD and I would watch it over and over. It calmed me. It it gave me encouragement. I'm even teaching my nieces to love it now, now that it's on Netflix. It's a really very important film to me. It's really about finding home. And for me, finding home is just finding success, achieving peace in yourself, that you are just okay with who you are, how you are. Um, and when, Danora starts singing, When I Think of Home, it just always brings me back to kind of grounding me in who I like, reminding myself of who I am. The next film I would have to say is Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. I, for me, watching Boomerang as a young person, it was the first time I had seen so many successful Black men and women on one screen at the same time, in so many various positions, from his friend, uh, working as an EMT, to his other friend also, working with him in the in the office. Where did they work? They had a advertising agency, right? And then him being the trying to achieve to be the CEO of Lady Eloise Cosmetics, right? Eartha Kitt, she's a joy. She brings me joy. When I think about Eartha, I would love to do a biopic on Eartha Kitt as well. She's one of my favorite people in the world. Um, there's this interview she has where someone asked her, you know, if you found the right man, would you settle? And she's like, settle? Settle for what?
Hmm.
A man comes into my life and I should settle? Like, it's iconic. Just to hear her answer a question. She's not even acting. This is not a role. This is her saying that. It really, uh, and you kind of just see that personality on screen and everything that she does. Um, and I feel like growing up, I used to, at one point, I think I still do. I know every line of that film. Every, and it also it was when I realized I had the eye for directing and cinematography. There's a scene where, Marcus Graham, Eddie Murphy, is having an argument with his love interest. And they're standing outside on a New York City street, and you could see I believe it's the Empire State Building and how it lights up at the tip. The last three buildings just floors light up. And he's like, I think, maybe we need to take a break. And she's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. It's over, Marcus. And the minute she says that, the lights go out.
Hmm.
Um, and I remember finding the DVD where it had some behind the scenes commentary. And I would always watch the commentary and was so excited to realize that I was right, that they did that on purpose. But not only did they do it on purpose, but they couldn't get permission to have them turn off the lights whenever they wanted to. So they had to time it. I mean, that is independent filmmaking. Even when you're on you know, even when you're using a big budget, like to say, we really want this, and this moment mattered enough, and to know that they didn't know that there was a little girl somewhere named Juliet that watched this and saw how meaningful when the lights go out in the Empire State Building, how empty and heartbroken he had felt. And that the thing that turned those lights back on and changed him was him mending his friendship with his friends. They're like on a roof, and one friend, Martin Lawrence, is telling them, guys, you need to stop fighting. We got to just be friends again. And they hug each other. and the lights come back on. Like that meant so much to me, and I understood that. And then to hear that they had to go above and beyond. It wasn't like, oh, we got permission to do this. So now we have to time it to make it happen. That's filmmaking. And I really believe that that film, Boomerang, it really embodies a lot of what inspires me to write, writing love stories, relationship stories, um, writing about people's rise and fall, whether it be career or in relationship, you know, whether it's romantic or family. It just that story really has a lot of layers that you could just slice like a cake and take little pieces from, and I really love it.